Once upon a time, in a peaceful little village, surrounded by green hills and golden fields, lived a young girl named Amina. She was about 12 years old, full of energy, and had the brightest smile in the whole village. Everyone loved her because she was kind, respectful, and most importantly at noons, Amina lived with her mother in a small clay house at the edge of the village. Her father had passed away when she was very young, so her mother sold vegetables in the local market to earn their living. Life was simple but happy. Every morning, Amina helped her mother carry baskets of fresh vegetables to the market, and in the evenings, she studied under the dim light of a kerosene lamp. One day, something strange happened in the village. When the villagers woke up, they discovered that the stream that gave them water had suddenly dried up. The stream was their only source of clean water. It came from the mountains and flowed through the fields, watering the crops and giving water to the animals. Without it, the entire village was in danger. The elders gathered in the village square to discuss what could be done. Everyone was worried. "If the water doesn't return soon," said the old chief, "our crops will die and our animals will not survive. We must find out what has happened." Amina listened quietly as the villagers argued. Some blamed the hot weather, others thought it was a punishment from the gods. But Amina's curious mind didn't believe in guesses. She decided to find the truth herself. The next morning, she packed some bread, a bottle of water, and her small lantern, and set off toward the mountains where the stream began. Her mother tried to stop her, saying it was dangerous. But Amina said softly, "Mother, if I can find what's wrong, maybe I can save our village." The journey was long and tiring. She climbed rocky paths, crossed thick bushes, and followed the dry bed of the stream. The sun was high and the ground was hot, but Amina kept walking, whispering to herself, "I must find the truth." After hours of walking, she finally reached a narrow valley. There she noticed something unusual. Large stones and tree branches were piled up in the middle of the stream. The water was trapped behind them, forming a small pool. "So that's why the stream is dry," Amina exclaimed. "Something is blocking the water." As she looked closer, she saw footprints, human footprints. Someone had built a dam to stop the water. But who would do such a thing? Amina followed the footprints into the forest. Soon she came upon a small wooden hut hidden among the trees. Inside, she heard voices. Quietly, she peeked through the window and saw 3 men talking. One of them said, "Now that the stream is blocked, the villagers will have to come to us to buy water. We'll sell it for gold coins." Amina gasped. These men were greedy traders from another village. They had blocked the stream so they could make money by selling the trapped water. She knew she had to tell the village, but she was afraid they might catch her. She stepped back carefully, but suddenly crack, a branch snapped under her foot. The men rushed out of the hut. "Who's there?" One of them shouted. Amina ran as fast as she could through the forest, her heart pounding. The men chased her for a while but couldn't catch her. She was too fast and clever. By sunset, she reached her village, panting and tired. She ran straight to the village square, where the elders were still discussing the water crisis. "Elders, I found the truth," she cried. "The stream is blocked by greedy men. They built a dam to sell the water for gold." The villagers gasped in shock. The chief stood up and asked, "Are you certain, child?" "Yes, chief," said Amina bravely. "I saw it with my own eyes. I could have kept quiet or taken some gold for myself, but I chose to tell the truth. Please believe me." Her honesty and courage impressed everyone. The chief gathered a group of strong men and followed Amina to the mountains. When they reached the valley, they saw the dam exactly as she had described. The traders were still there, trying to collect water in barrels. The villagers confronted them. The chief said in a firm voice, "You have stolen what belongs to all of us. Water is life, and life is not for sale." The men tried to defend themselves, but the truth was clear. They were taken to the town's court to be punished for their greed. The villagers worked together to remove the stones and branches. As soon as the last rock was lifted, the water gushed out freely, sparkling in the sunlight. The stream sang once again as it flowed down to the village. Everyone cheered with joy. When they returned, the chief announced, "Our village is saved, thanks to the honesty and bravery of young Amina. Let her story be remembered for generations." From that day on, Amina became a hero. The villagers planted a tree near the stream and named it the Tree of Truth in her honor. Children played around it, and elders told Amina's story as a lesson for all. Her mother hugged her tightly and said with tears of pride, "My dear Amina, your honesty saved us all. Always remember, truth may be hard, but it shines brighter than gold." Amina smiled and replied, "Mother, I only did what was right. When we tell the truth, we not only save ourselves, we save others too." Years passed, and the stream never dried again. The village prospered, crops grew greener, and the people were happier. Whenever someone was tempted to lie or act selfishly, others reminded them, "Remember what Amina taught us, the truth always wins." And so the little girl with an honest heart became a symbol of courage and goodness for generations to come. Moral of the story: honesty is the strongest shield and the brightest light. Even one truthful heart can change the fate of many.